Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and good evening. My name is Aulia Ufa Faradiba and our team is Ausi, Anis, and Siska. In this seminar, we would like to present our study about life cycle assessment or LCA as an integrated analysis for environmental impact assessment to enhance cleaner production concept in Indonesia. So for study case, we use cement industry in Indonesia. Introduction. As we know that the cement production does not only produce the product but also has the potential to generate byproducts, or we can say emission or waste. So to prevent or minimize the negative side, so we have to implement cleaner production. What is cleaner production? Cleaner production is like a concept, like a preventive and integrated environmental management that needs to be applied continuously in the production process and product life cycle with the aim of reducing risk to humans and the environment. Several previous studies use LCA to assess as environmental impact assessment or AIA that conducted to achieve cleaner production and using LCA method. This is the hierarchy of industrial cleaner production concept. As we know that the SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, is initiated by United Nations from the several countries in the world that have to commit some commitment to achieve cleaner production process or cleaner production concept. So for cleaner production, it's about using energy and materials more efficiently and replacing products that are more hazardous. It's for environment and health. And the products that are less dangerous. So the cleaner production concept is already applied or committed to implementation by Indonesia, by the government of Indonesia and the industrial. So in this concept, we use ISO 14044 2006 about the Lca analysis or life cycle analysis, or we often call life cycle assessment. And LCA is an assessment to assess cradle to grave based method with the analysis of the entire cycle from the production process to waste. And this is used to determine the amount of energy, cost, or water, raw material, and assess about the environmental impacts caused by the product life cycle stage, starting from the raw material until the product and finish being used by consumers. For example, we use the study case from the cement industry. For assessment, we have to determine the boundary, or we can call goal and scope. So in this study, we use the scope from the mining until the packaging in the cement industry. Goal and scope is important in LCA analysis because it depends to determine the level of depth and importance in the several stages in the industry. For the LCIA analysis life cycle impact assessment, it aims to classify and carry out large environmental impact assessment. So in this process, we use the CIMA Pro 5.8.2 software to help us to determine which stage that have caused significant environmental impact. So in this session, we could see that the clinker production have a bold red line, have a higher bold line that describe that the cleaner production have the significant impact. So the other have the red line but like more light. In this picture we can see that the characterization process from the analysis from the Sigma Pro, we can see the clinker production have a higher significant impact in the global warming. We can see in the right side that the blue color from the global warming is most from the clinker production. And the other is impact about the non-renewable energy. This is caused from the coal mill. And the orange one, this is from the raw mill process. So we can see that the three most stage in industrial process which have the higher impact for environmental. It's the first one is clinker production, raw mill, and coal mill. So after we analyze with the LCA, we improve the program from the cement industry. So this is we call continuous improvement. That we have three alternative program that could be implemented in industrial. The first one is reduce the use of coal fuel and replace with the alternative fuels or refuse derived fuel. The second one, increasing use alternative raw material, because cement industrial use the high raw material to burning process. So in alternative raw material, we can use fly ash, bottom ash, spent clay, and spent earth. And using an inverter to save electricity. We can use inverter can control them by motor, or we maintain the motor efficiency. And for the previous research, the potential for electricity savings by using inverter is reach about 39,000 kilowatt hour per year. So inverter is expected to reduce the impact of respiratory inorganic. Conclusion of this study, regarded as some of the most essential environmental protection process, environmental impact assessment and cleaner production process ought to be optimally strengthened in Indonesia. And it already implemented in the proper program kinerja lingkungan Indonesia from the Ministry of Environment and Forestry. And both of environmental impact assessment and cleaner production have many characteristics like principle, objective, and procedure, as well as formal legal links that are almost the same, which cause them to be correlated or integrated in practice. So in the cement industry, clinker production has the most significant environmental impact assessment, with three most significant impact like global warming, respiratory and organic air pollution, and non-renewable energy.